everyone, welcome back to Virtual Programming with Boys and Girls Clubs at the Fox Valley. My name is Miss Chelsea and I work at the Downtown Club here in Appleton. Today's program of the day is part art project, part community service. I will be showing you how to make these little folded paper stars. And when we do that, I'll give you suggestions for how to either place them around your house for other people to see, or how to make them into a little gift to give to someone that's close to you. So, the materials we'll need for today will be some scissors, and then some strips of paper that are cut to about 1/2 inch. So I have some colorful paper that I found. You can use blank paper or colored paper, it's up to you. When we get to discussing how we want to give out our paper stars, that would be a wonderful time to go around your house and gather any other fun items that you might want to use. I'll give you some suggestions for those materials as we get closer to that part of the video. But first, why don't I show you how to fold our paper star. Before we start folding our paper stars, a fun thing to add to them are little notes to the people who will be receiving them. So I took the time to write on my strips of paper little messages such as, "You are becoming a better person every day," "Love and embrace people just the way they are," "You are unique," "You are strong," "You are loved," all these little nice things that someone might want to hear if they're feeling a little down. After you've written your message on your strip of paper, the first step is to take probably the top quarter of the strip of paper and fold it at a diagonal. So this first step takes a little bit of guesswork and will probably take a little bit of practice. It is something that you will get better and better at the more you make these stars. After you make this first diagonal fold, you're going to take the little tail, bring it underneath, and kind of diagonally up to this top fold again. So I know it's a little hard to see in the video, but that is what your star should look like. Again, this part takes a little bit of guesswork. You want this fold here to be about the size of the width of the strip of paper. So you might need to adjust it a little bit and refold it until you get that correct width. Again, it just takes some practice, and the more you make these stars, the easier it will be. Once you have that, you're going to fold your paper again so that this tail comes across the face of the star so that it looks like this. And then you're going to bring the tail again behind the star. If we flip the star over, you'll see that there's a little pocket right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim that tail just a little bit. It's a little bit long right now. And then we're going to tuck the tail into that little pocket. All right, so what you've ended up is a little pentagon shape with a long tail coming down. So in order to finish our star, we're going to take this long tail and we're going to keep folding it around the pentagon shape until there's almost nothing left. And you're just going to kind of follow the way it wants to fold. So it's going to kind of overlap around the star. Just follow your edges and make sure that your folds are tight. And again, you're going to end up with just a little bit of a tail left, and we're going to do what we did earlier, which is tuck it into this little pocket right here. Again, you might need to trim a little bit off if the tail's kind of long. That's okay. That's why we have our scissors. So you tuck the tail in, and you're left with a tiny little pentagon. So it doesn't quite look like a star yet, does it? What we're going to do is we're going to use our fingernail and press into the sides of the pentagon, making little indents that help us make our star shape. So why don't we do that a couple more times, make a few more stars, and then I'll tell you ways to give them as gifts or as little surprises to other people to brighten their day. Once you've finished making your stars, there are a couple ways you can give them out to other people to brighten their day. So you can go and maybe hide them around your house in little places where your family members might find them and read them. You can always give them to another person or put them in an envelope and mail them to someone. If you have an empty jar lying around at home, you might be able to fill the whole thing with stars and give it to someone as a gift. This is something that's completely up to you to customize. Little gifts like these can make a person's day and turn it around completely because they're simple and from the heart and they show them that you care. So be creative and come up with something amazing. Thank you for joining me for this program of the day. I hope you enjoyed making your stars, and whether you put them in a jar or put them around your house or gave them out to friends or family, I really hope that it brightened their day and that you had a good time doing it and are happy yourself. As always, I'm proud of you guys for continuing to learn and grow each and every day. I wish each and every one of you all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.